Good morning to all. We're here at Wankhede Stadium. You join us for this match between the Mumbai Indians and the Knight Riders. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and alongside me today is Michael Atherton, Mel Jones, and the one and only Ali Mitchell.
Thanks for the fabulous introduction. We're just about ready to get underway.
Thanks, Ali. Let's join them down in the middle to find out who will be fielding first.
The home crowd will be looking forward to some early wickets as the captain wins the toss and decides to have a bowl.
Players making their way out. It's a great crowd in today with plenty of atmosphere around this ground. Plenty of wickets on offer and runs. Batters and bowlers are in the game. And there's some quality players in both teams. So I'm expecting an even contest. Let's see what happens. We're nicely settled in the commentary box and looking forward to this match getting underway. The first ball about to be bowled. The new batter always likes to field bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket. Goes over the top with that shot. Clever shot, moved across the line, the ball just clipped it away. Finally won't stop that. Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Over, Kolkata are 8 for none.
First of the power play overs down and some good shot making to start things off.
Bumrah, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the Garware Pavilion end. Doesn't beat the infield. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. shot. End of the over. 3 off it. Kolkata 11 for none.
That was a more settled second over of the power play. Bowlers did well.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Too good. That is huge.
Too much width and you're asking for trouble. That was so well timed and it just flew over the boundary.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Finds the fielder with that shot. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment.
A little bit of wobble on that one, and it's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot.
That's the big one, and maximum away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck.
They've attempted the slower ball, but that's been pounced on and hit high into the stands. Brilliant timing.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them. Bumrah from the Garware Pavilion end. This should be close. Yeah, they've held that. Brilliant work in the deep. Simple as you like. The batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Was quick onto that in the infield. Cuts that off well in the infield. That's the end of the over. 2 runs added. Kolkata 28 for 1. Smacks that away through the gap.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. That's great fielding. That ball was flying. Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Edge, but it drops safely. The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming off it. Both sides need to inject some life into this match. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the Garware Pavilion end.
All the way, got it right out of the middle.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Narayan, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Couldn't get it through the field. End of the over, end of the restrictions. I'm sure we're going to see some big fielding changes coming up. A new bowler is coming into the attack. Huge edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Across the stumps and a flick of the wrist. It's wide, square leg. Could be 4.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Over the infield with a cracking shot. Lovely shot off the front foot. Deep extra cover has some work to do.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Pandya, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
Two boundaries in a row. Time to focus. Back to line and length. Swept away but finds the fielder. Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them. Shepherd from the Garware Pavilion end. Straight to the fielder. That was gone. Oh, great running.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It really looked like it'd be moving on to a big, big score, but not to be.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Big edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on will collect that one though. 5 runs in that over. Kolkata 67 for 2.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot.
Good footwork behind the stumps, taking it cleanly. No interest, though, from the batter.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Smacks that away through the gap. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Mumbai has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. Nicked it. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Beautiful catch. Out. Nicely done by the keeper.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. End of a really good over. Gets a wicket and really slowing down the scoring pace. Edge, but it drops safely. Misses everything. Wow, that's missed a lot. Edged. Shepherd has had a pretty good over, just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket. Jowler from the Tata end. Perfectly timed.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Jowler shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover field. Got that away nicely.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Things have been kept relatively quiet here. Another good over comes to an end. Good shot, a beauty.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Doesn't beat the infield. Edged, what a ball. Out, caught. Super catch.
A great innings coming to an end. brilliant scoring. It was a very entertaining performance, but they have to head back to the pavilion.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Massive outside edge. 6 runs out of there. Kolkata a 90 for 4. That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
A fluent innings undone by a decent delivery. A good wicket to get at a good time.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Finds the fielder with that shot. Swept away, but finds the fielder. There could be a couple if they hustle. The end of a very tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be that easy out there at the moment. Good pressure being exerted. The right armour is coming into the attack from the Garware Pavilion end. That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that is stayed hits. Fantastic.
No, no, no. Terrible shot. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Missed it. Stumping opportunity. Mumbai needs this sort of rhythm to be maintained. A good over. Going with pace now. Onto that early. That could be 4.
Nothing really wrong with that ball. Got onto the front foot and found the gap to get that one to the boundary.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Big edge. Great commitment. Fenced away nicely, but fine leg. Caught, gone. Oh, wow, brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
Really getting to the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Massive outside edge. End of the over. 5 runs coming from it. Kolkata are 107 for 6. David from the Garware Pavilion end. It's a nice sweep shot, but finds the fielder at square leg. Thought that was past him, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Head over the ball, great shot. That's racing away.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Oh, well, don't even bother running.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Bowl, stunning delivery.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. We'll have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball, though. Big edge, where's that going?
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Stark ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Couldn't get it through the field. Seven runs added in that over. Kolkata are 124 for 7. The right arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the Garware Pavilion end. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Four runs added in the over. Kolkata are 128 for 7. Pandya from the Tata end. Was quick onto that in the infield. Shot, finds the gap with that one.
Overstepping, just a little too eager on that delivery.
Pandya overstepped by a fair way. You don't want to be giving away extra deliveries too often. Whacks the free hit away. The fielder coming around to cut it off perhaps.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Nice shot, just a flick off the pads.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important, just focus on getting the next delivery right. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on will collect that one though. Nearly gets the edge. Pandya with a great delivery there. Mumbai managed to keep the batters pretty quiet in that over. We're certainly seeing some very good bowling. Bumrah to wrap up the innings.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Nice shot, cut away, running towards the boundary. That'll take some chasing.
Flashed away and got it well enough to find the boundary.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Big edge, where's that going? This is a massive total. Really good hitting throughout the batting order. It's going to be a really tough ask to overhaul this score. The openers are coming out. It's a very gettable total. They just need to... get off to a good start and not give anything silly away. It's the silly stuff that could give the bowlers a sniff in this match.
Here we go. First ball.
On that nicely, good defence. Crash! Beautiful bowling.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Can't get that outside the ring field. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be four.
Well, that's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers. No need for the fielders to chase that one. How will he reply?
Goes for it, over cover and away it goes. Oh, all the way for six. That's all class. You're watching right there.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
One gone and an excellent start to this power play.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. The right arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the Garware Pavilion end. Solid shot, that's going for four.
Let it come to them. Got enough bat on it to send it down to the deep third boundary.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Oh, the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. That's gone for six. That is a huge one. Kishan, there's plenty from these bowlers.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top and it just keeps going.
Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. That's the over. Mumbai 28 for 1.
Well, couldn't have asked for a better start to the power play and the run chase. Exactly what they needed.
Start from the Tata end.
A lovely delivery. Got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
No. Terrible shot.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Doesn't beat the infield. Late cut, straight to the fielder. Good pick up, big chance. On that nicely, good defence. End of the over, Mumbai 32 for 1. Huge, that has flown.
That was seen so early. Timing was brilliant and that is stayed hit. Fantastic.
Shreyas, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Gone. Great reflexes. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air and have taken a good catch.
Got to their 50 without a lot of trouble. Unfortunately for them, the 100 wasn't to be as they head back to the dressing room.
That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Finds the fielder with that shot. Straight drive, mid-off, will cut that one off.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Caught Ridiculous catch. And out. Oh, how did he get to that one?
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
Yeah, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. There's a chance if it hits. Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive.
4 overs gone, and it's a very good start to this run chase. Excellent power play so far.
That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much.
Just a little bit of room given, and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
Pandya has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Shot straight past the bowler. Could well be forward.
Just lent on that. The timing was perfect, and the outfield did the rest.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas, and the rewards will come.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Flex that one simple as you like inside the ring. Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them.
Well, the run rate is soaring at the moment. They're well ahead of the required rate. Sublime stuff.
Wow, that's missed a lot.
Poor fielding. Throw sent to the wrong end, and both batters are safely home. That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the wicketkeeper. No more short balls this over.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
Not a bad innings. Really was starting to get the runs flowing, but cut short. Important wicket to get at this stage of the match.
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. Aurora coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Nearly gets the edge. Aurora with a great delivery there.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right.
The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6. This innings is starting to build.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Straight to the fielder. Late cut, straight to the fielder. David, ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Couldn't get it through the field. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
Dug that out well. Another defensive shot. Was quick onto that in the infield. Good bowling in that over. Just the one from it. Mumbai, a 78 for 4.
They've done well. Sometimes after the power play, the run rate can drop a bit, but the batters have kept up the intent they had early on, and this run chase looks secure. A lovely delivery, got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed. Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Cuts that off well in the infield. Bowling fielders look really confident. Chakravarti, the spinner, coming into the attack. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Oh, that's been heaved away and punished over the rope. That's a brute of a maximum.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Getting nice and settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Catch, caught and bowled. Didn't time it at all and mid-on with an easy catch.
At long last, they have the wicket. Could so easily have been a game-changing innings. All the same, it's been fabulous to watch. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Can't get that outside the ring field. 7 runs added there. Mumbai are 89 for 5.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
That was a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the 4.
Good pick up, big chance. No, terrible shot. That sounded good. It sounded really good. That's the maximum. It's gone 12 deep into the crowd.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Doesn't beat the infield. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Good bowling. Kept it nice and tight and made it hard to score.
They've done well. Sometimes after the power play, the run rate can drop a bit, but the batters have kept up the intent they had early on, and this run chase looks secure.
Out. Caught. Tried to go aerial, but straight to extra cover.
Really getting to the tail enders now. 6 wicket gone. That's not a lot left in this lineup.
The left-hander is coming into bat at number 8 for the Mumbai Indians.
Oh, yes. Oh, brilliant stuff. Opened the shoulder and lofted that over cover. That'll be 6 more.
Wow. Power off the front foot goes all the way.
That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Going with spin now.
Into the attack for the Knight Riders.
Misses everything. Nice solid defensive shot. Finds the fielder with that shot. Bowler's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Straight drive, mid-off, will cut that one off. Good fielding out in the boundary. There's a chance if it hits. End of the over. 3 runs coming off it. Mumbai, 117 for 6.
They've been asked plenty of questions by the bowlers, but the batters have had all the answers so far this innings.
Chakravarti from the Garware Pavilion end. On that nicely, good defence. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Got that away nicely. Chakravarti ends what has been a tidy over. Just needed to top it off with a wicket.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Needs a direct hit. Could that be out? Looks like it. Oh, great run.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
The right-handed batsman is coming in at number 9 for the Mumbai Indians.
That's out. Gone, nowhere near making it.
Well, a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled, and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
For the Mumbai Indians.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Another really good over comes to an end. The batters just haven't been able to cut loose in the last few overs. Russell, the pace bowler, coming into the attack.
fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock. He's got their tail up.
Nearly gets the edge. Russell with a great delivery there. Bumrah taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Oh, that's a cracking shot. That's going to be 6. It's going way back into the crowd there.
That's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Oh, yes, holds on to that under huge pressure. They've done it.
That's it, they're all out. Amazing bowling display. Felt the victory was only a matter of time, and so it's proved. Just a brilliant win.
That's all from us in the commentary box. It's been an amazing match. Hope to see you again soon.